Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
May now from the gun. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. It's taken in by Tucker. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down. Hey, Bo. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, five.
Going for it with May. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. 4th down. Here's Allen. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw again. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
To throw again, it's Allen. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taylor Johnson with the pick. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Sticking with Henderson. This one really moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. From the gun, it's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Torpedo! 5.
2nd and 10. Here's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
They throw it out quick to the left. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, crazy!
To the air yet again, May. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37. Here's May again. He put everything he had into this one. Could be the goal line. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots parlay the interception into points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Borregales on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
One of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. We've got the Patriots in front. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They start out with a 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good for Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Allen setting up to throw. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
We've set it downs from 37. First and 10 are on to Mixon. A lot of space ahead. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Yeah, that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And they take this in for the score. The Bills can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, it turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down throw for May. He'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. All set to go now from the 35.
Crazy! Crazy! Now here goes that. Hey, what's that? 5.
May on first and 10. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. So that's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Hey, what's that? Hey, go!
Henderson here on the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Crazy! Hey, what's that?
May now on third down. This is Metcalf working that right side. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They strike for 23 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now here goes that.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Now here goes that. Hey, what's that? Crazy!
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Brought in. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. Gallis on to send it away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Now Allen. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Hits his running back. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Allen throw on third and 1. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Allen going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Allen now on first down. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills tie things up at 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. This is to Harris, working the outside. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he cuts it back right. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches can't say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Pass now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
2nd and 10. Here's May. He gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. And that's good for a gain of 5. Quincy Riley up to make that stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Quick throw completed by May. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
He'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
It is cut left side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to run for it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Looking quickly here.
At the 14-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. The 40. Hits the 20. Gets the 10. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here goes that.
They give now to Henderson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Hey, what's that? Torpedo!
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To the air on 1st down, May. Short pass brought in. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets him 9 on the ground. A good pickup and a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Henderson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. First and 10 now from the 46. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Keeping it with Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This one falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be third down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That's a pickup of 9. And the Bills have a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Bills.
Back to throw now, Allen. Setting up the screen. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll run and draw with Mixon. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost to bust those tackles.
Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bills go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Pass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
Hey, what's up? Hey, can.
Run here with Henderson. Keeps away from one. And his progress is stopped with a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
May now from the gun. taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry up here.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, May. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Bills will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
And 7 at the 39-yard line.
Allen on the play action. That's incomplete on second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
It's caught left side by Harris. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running left is Mixon. One good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Bills moments away from a 2-0 start. This is second and 6 coming up. On the ground again with Mixon. He has this down to the 34. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively if you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
It's Mixon on second down. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Play action now with Allen. Pressure coming, and they take him down. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. They'll go. Allen. He throws a bullet deep. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Patriots have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Ready, what's up? What? We're good.
On the gun, it's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level, so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here goes Srat. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Looking to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
Crazy, crazy.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now a design run. It's Allen. So the Bills fight their way to a